where we discuss all things spiritual and learn to apply some of these spiritual tools in our everyday life. Oh, guys, I am so thankful to be here today. I'm going to just take a minute to cleanse the energy between me and you and we so we can all come together and be together in this moment. Ah. So today I'm going to start with an Ascended Master reading. And then I'm going to move into our spiritual discussion for today on Louise Hay. And then we'll move into our closing angel message. So I'm real excited again to be here today. I know that whew, the energies are just off the chain, guys, off the chain. And as above, so below. This whole episode is really all about grounding the energy in the moment and being, regardless what is happening collectively. Because, it's not what happens, but it's how we react, right? That's what we have control over, is our actions and our attitudes about those actions. And so this is definitely a solution based talk. And so my focus is always on how can we learn to stay centered? How can we apply these spiritual tools to make our experience in this life journey more enjoyable? Because, guys, that's what it's all about. It is at the core of it, we're our little individual ships just going down this little sea of life, or I guess, wait, it wouldn't be a sea, but more like a creek, a river. Anyways, okay, before I start the reading, I am going to continue to clear the energy, to clear the space with a little bit of sound. I am listening to solfeggio frequencies right now. I'm not sure if y'all can hear them, but this is the root chakra frequency. Gosh, I'm trying to remember. I have it written down in my notes somewhere which hertz this is. Let me see if I can find it. I think it. God, let me see. Shoot. What does it say? I can't say that. I think it's like 364. I will put it in the notes afterwards. But anyways, it's a hey, so good to see you guys. Yay. So we are listening to some root chakra cleansing. I'm about to do some sound healing to get us present in the moment before our ascended master reading. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you for bringing us here today. Thank you. Thank you, Great Spirit, for cleansing the space between you and me and we. Thank you, Great Spirit. Ooh, I feel it. I feel the energy, y'all. I feel that energy. That's why I do this. Okay, so let's get into it. The Ascended Master deck is what I use. It's Doreen Virtue. I love her. I love the energy of these cards. So we're just gonna get. Oh, let me get my wonderful conduit bracelet on. Gotta have a little copper. I mean, you don't have to have anything, or you can have everything, but I like copper. It's a good conduit for the beautiful frequencies that are flowing through the ethers. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. Okay, what is our Ascended Master message for the day? Oh, okay. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful message, guys. This is hold on, let me get to it in the 48. Oh, I'm just like feeling chills all through my body right now. So here is our Ascended Master card for the day. This is, listen, Manjushri, I guess. Gosh, guys, with me in the pronunciation of these. I should probably like go through each card and figure out how to pronounce it. But anyways, it's all about the energy here. So this is Manchuri is a Buddhist deity of wisdom who holds a sword to cut through the illusions, guys, and bring about clarity and understanding. And so we can call upon Manjurshi for help with understanding divine messages and to increase your receptivity to divine intelligence and wisdom. How beautiful. And right now, guys, I mean, as the veil is thinning, we are all learning how to cut through these illusions, these distortions, these social distortions, if you will, right? To really become clear about who it is we are on this individual. Because, I mean, it is collective, but it's also it's individual, right? This is an individual path. We all just have our own little unique fingerprints, right? So the message today, you can hear your divine guidance best by quieting, guys. Listen. This is time to go within. I mean, it's always a good time to go within, but when there are huge uncertainties in the world, as there are in this moment, and we have the power to focus on our attitudes and our actions, it is time to go within and listen to our own still small voice, which is we are all of ours small voice. So shut out the noisy, all of that noise out there in the world, the telephones, the television. Relax, guys. Go within. Don't try to make anything happen. Oh, this is huge for me too. I am definitely a recovering busy bee, is what one of my mentor teachers called me. So I have to learn that it is safe to be in my body right here, right now. And I don't really need to do anything, man. It's okay to just sit and breathe. And it is in those spaces, right? It is in that silence that we connect with our guides, with our angels, with our ascended masters, and we get those beautiful downloads, that those directions, those signs, those synchronicities that we need to move forward in a beautiful, positive, and productive way for ourselves, right? And so this card is all about listening to your own inner truths, cutting out the noise, the excess, the glitz, the all of the shit that's out there right now. Cut that shit out. Use the sword to cut through illusions. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. What? Guys, that was just a beautiful, beautiful message today. And I'm gonna do the bowl again to just get centered. as we move forward into our spiritual discussion for the day. Whew. Thank you, Great Spirit. Man, the energy is just feeling electric today, guys. Like, I'm feeling it in my body like tenfold. It's a very, it can be an unstabling energy. And so today, I feel it is so important for all of us to go into that root, that foundation, and ground ourselves in this present moment and put our intentions in to what we want to see in this world. Okay, because I know what they're spewing right now out in the media and on TV about what's happening in the world. That is not the story that I want to see. And so, let's go in. Let's go in. And I think it's a wonderful day to talk about one of my sheroes, Louise Hay. So if you guys are not familiar with this superstar, she is, let's see, I have to go to my notes, guys. She was born in October of 1926. Wow. So if she were still alive, she would be 101 this year. She did make it to 90, which I think is a pretty freaking good run for this, life experience. I mean, man, if I make it to 90, heck yeah. Heck yeah. And, there's so much that I love about the spiritual teacher. When she was alive, the book that she wrote in the 1980s that kind of like propelled her into fame was you can heal your life, right? And she was an American motivational author and speaker, and she also started Hay House Press, which is a huge, self-motivation and spiritual publishing house around the world now. And she actually started Hay House Press in her living room. And another side note about Louise and I believe we're on a first name basis. I have been inundated with Louise Hayes this whole week, and it has just been such a beautiful experience to delve into her a little bit more and get reintroduced to her magnificence. And so she associated physical ailments, and I like to call anything that manifests physically. In Western medicine, it's disease, right? But it's dis-ease, D-I-S slash E-A-S-E, dis-ease of the body. And so basically what she believes is that physical dis-ease of the body is connected to negative emotional patterns. And so basically, if you can clear, neutralize, transmute, release the negative patterns in your life, then that will help to clear and release the physical dis-ease in your body. And I am a strong believer in this philosophy idea. I believe that Hayes she was talking quantum physics before, science and spirituality really melded together. And so, she was considered, I don't really know. She was like the first wave kind of new age movement back in the 80s. I was pretty young and I was not really interested too much in like crystals and shit. I was too busy skipping school and smoking cigarettes in the bushes. But anyways, that was a huge digression. Okay, so the point being is that when I first remember hearing her and even her voice, she's so like soothing and gentle and calm And at the time in my life, I think I was anything but any of that. Very, so it was a bit of a turnoff to me, honestly. And I know that, some people have maybe accused her of being a, what is it called? Like what is it called when you're spiritual bypassing or whatever? I don't believe that at all. Because one of the things that she says is that, when you stay in a state of gratitude, it's not about you ignoring the, unsavory realities of this experience, right? But gratitude as an emotion, and remember, emotions are energy in motion. So gratitude is actually a frequency, and it is a vibration, right? That helps us get our bodies into a state of homeostasis. And it is at that state where we can begin to heal, right? So it is not spiritual bypassing to make a choice to stay in a resonance, a neutral vibrational or neutral or above resonance of gratitude, of love, of contentment, peace, joy. These are all choice states that we can choose, right? And so I love Louise Hayes. I mean, she's really big into affirmations. Um, I'm not going to go too much into her book, but she does talk about like each specific ailment in your body. Can is connected to an emotional, a negative emotional pattern. So let's, for instance, say that you are having issues, throat issues, right? Then that could be emotionally connected. And again, going back to all the connections with the energetic points in your body, the throat chakra, right? And so clearing that energy of feeling disempowered, feeling like your message, your words, aren't important or whatever, right? Like feel like getting rid of those types of emotions helps to clear the energy, right, within that energetic point, which then in turn helps to physically clear that point in the body. And so, get the book, read it, check it out. I mean, I go on like I get so Louise Hayes crazy sometimes, and I mean not like yeah, great, whatever. Anyway, that I'll be like, oh my God, like my hands are hurting today. What's the spiritual significance of my right hand hurting, right? And I'll look it up, and and so it's a really cool way, I think, for me anyways, to get back into the physical body. Louise Hayes is also someone that experienced great trauma in her early years, sex trauma, physical trauma. And so, like a lot of us who have experienced early childhood trauma, it is very easy to disassociate from the physical body. And so, through her techniques, we can get grounded back into the present moment, because as Louise Hay says, and I just wrote this down, it is in the present moment, right, where all the power resides. It is in this moment right here. It's not about, what happened. I mean, I put a meme out, or I didn't put it out, but I just shared it. I think it was yesterday, about like anxiety or depression being about, oh, maybe I don't have to think about what happened when I was in the third grade or when I was in the sixth grade, or, I mean, we've all, and it's not to lessen the severity of our life experiences, but we don't have to stay stuck in an energy that is going to not allow us to live our fully in the present, which is why we're all here, guys, right? Because this right here, right now, this is all we got. This is it. This is it. This is it. So enjoy it. So, okay. Louise Hayes has 3 steps for transformation. And I'm just going to go through kind of verbatim what she says, and then we'll kind of see how we can apply it in our everyday lives, because this is all about using these spiritual tools in our everyday life. Let me say, hello, can you say my name? Let me see, Leonardo, hello. Oh, drink Leonardo, is that it? Okay. And a Gnostic. I'm not really sure what Louise Hayes' religious affiliation, if any, but I do remember she was a part of the New Thought movement, and she was an ordained lecturer at, and I cannot remember the name of the church, so someone needs to look that up, but it was in New York City. And she was actually at one point a model. She went to New York and became a model for Bill Blass, I think back in like the 50s, 60s. Anyways, just a wonderful life, an extraordinary life. And, you guys do your own research on her, but I do know that she was a spiritual leader for a congregation for many years. I just can't remember the name of it. Okay, so 3 steps for transformation. This helps to rewire your brain by building new neurotransmitter pathways, okay? And so basically, the patterns that we have habitually, acted in or acted out in or whatever over the years, it becomes solidified in our thinking, right? And so we have to shift, right? Shift our habitual patterns, right? And how we do that is by rewiring the neurotransmitters in our brain. And I'm not going to get all into it. I mean, there's so much information out on the YouTubes, and I love the YouTube community, guys. I am like so down with YouTube. I mean, I listen to spiritual discussions, I watch other people's angel messages. I love the YouTube spiritual community, and I hope that you guys go out and do more research on her. And on these ideas of being able to shift your neurotransmitters, to form new habitual. I mean, I don't even know if I like the word habitual, but to form new patterns for, just being more in alignment, right? Okay, so 3 steps for transformation. 1, stop being your old self. Just stop it, okay? Just stop that. Stop being your old self. She says, here are some affirmations. I release, and I love her. She's so gentle. I release the need to live in my past. I am not my history. I am my possibilities. 1, stop being your old self. 2, live in the present moment. An affirmation, here I am, and I'm enough. Here I am in this moment, and I'm enough. And 3, choose, because it's a choice, guys. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure, right? We get to choose the state that we want to dwell in, okay? And so we can choose it. The world, the exterior, all the blah, 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 blah out there can wait. My alignment cannot. We gotta say that one again. The world can wait. My alignment cannot. And so it's not selfishness, right? To get into your own alignment before you go out into the world. I mean, it is self-preservation, right? But it's actually because once we are in alignment, as Abraham Hicks says, that one person in alignment is more powerful than a million that aren't, right? And so it is our duty as spiritual citizens to spend that time to get into our own state of flow, right? And so she offers 3 suggestions to do this daily. 1, morning affirmations. And I mean, guys, out in the YouTube world, you can type in spiritual morning affirmations. Oh my God, you're going to find so much. Come up with your own. I am, I'm a trained writer, academic writer, whatever. And honestly, I think I get my biggest inspiration. I mean, I love Dr. Seuss. I do a lot of rhyming, so when I'm getting in my flow, I'll be like, I am here, I am me, I see you and you see me, and just whatever, just nonsense sometimes, but it just helps me to get into the flow. I will go and look at myself in the mirror and just say, I am here. I am enough. I am beautiful. Whatever it is to get you in the flow. And so morning affirmations are just so important. And you guys, to get in your flow, you just gotta get out of feeling dorky or being self-conscious about whatever. I mean, if you have roommates, I mean, go in your bathroom and do your daily affirmations. I also have written stuff down on like my affirmations down on post-it notes, and I'll just put them in random places around my house, especially places that I know that I might want to, go to if I get triggered or something. Like when I lived in Griffin for a long time, and I had little post-it notes all over my house, and one was at the door. So before I would walk out of my door into the world, and Lord knows what kind of freaking shenanigans Elizabeth Maria Levitin gets into. Lord freaking knows. But on the post-it note on the door, it just said, love yourself more. As a reminder, right? And so I love morning affirmations. I mean, I stay probably in a freaking affirmation bubble. And then the second is the midday action. Okay. And so just as I always say, and what we've talked about, faith without works is dead. You gotta use the muscle, right? The brain is a muscle, just like, these muscles, right? And so you have to activate it. You have to use your mind in a positive way. That means making, it doesn't really matter like how huge the action is. It doesn't, a lot of people think, oh, I've got to, lose 40 pounds and run 5 miles a day and all this, no. I mean, an action can be, today, I'm going to walk outside and look up at the sky. And I'm going to say thank you. That can be your action for the day, especially if, you're someone that's coming from a state of maybe not wanting to leave your house for a long time, or, whatever. Every action gets us closer to that ultimate, I mean, and not ultimate because everything is right now, but to that state, I just like to say the state of neutrality. And it's really, the Hindus call it the zero point. It's the state of all possibilities. Okay, guys, I go off on my little side tangents. But anyways, okay. 1, morning affirmations. 2, midday action, whatever that is. Today, for me, it's doing this, guys, because, I planned for this. I wake up, I get into my flow, I do my meditation, I clean, my area. I mean, And it's a beautiful process for me. And I love it. And I'm grateful for you guys, like, that want to hang out on Intuitive Talks on Tuesdays. I'm totally down. And it just fills my heart with positive energy, right? And so that is a positive action. Taking a walk, man, it doesn't matter where I am in this world. And if you guys know me, I love to travel. I'm all over, up, down, all around. And you will always find me outside walking. I find a park. I find some form of green space. I mean, even in the most densest freaking hood in the darn country, you can find a space to at least stand and look and appreciate, right? So some type of positive action. And then at night, nightly gratitude. And again, like I said at the beginning of this, gratitude is not just airy fairy. Oh, I'm so grateful. Me. I mean, you guys can tell because I said that kind of my intonation was sarcastic or whatever. Oh, I'm so grateful, right? But but even that doesn't matter because the intention behind my gratitude is so true that honestly doesn't matter if I was sarcastic or not. But the point is that it's not what you say, it's the intention that you put behind what you say. Let me see. Oh, message. Okay, we're done. Well, I'm so glad that all of you guys are listening. And I haven't figured out yet how to like respond while this is going live, but I'll figure it out as we move forward. I don't have to fix actually anything. And I actually wrote that down, another wonderful affirmation. Um, Shoot, I can't find it. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Oh, here it is. Okay. If you think, why can't I fix this? Pause. Now, pause 2-3 seconds can shift the whole trajectory of your life. It's when you can ground, move into a quick state of metacognition and shift. Wait, why am I having that thought? And then you can say, what if I don't have to fix this? What if I have to do is just stay in a state of gratitude and be who I am in this moment, and the problems are going to fix themselves? How about that? Everything always turns out exactly as it should be, right? And it usually is a heck of a lot better when I don't get too involved. I just stay in the flow and do what I do. So once again, 3 steps for transformation by Louise Hay. 1, stop being your old self. Start with morning affirmations. 2, live in the present moment by taking a midday action, a positive step in the direction that you want to go. And 3, choose your new state of being. It is a choice. You can do this through nightly gratitude, making that choice to stay in a neutral or above vibration. And then you rinse and repeat daily. Now, she talks about doing this for 21 days, and I feel like there's a lot of positive frequency with the number 21. And I did not look up what the spiritual significance of 21 is, but I have noticed in the last week or two that has come into my reality a good bit. So look that up, 21, and do Louise Hay's process for transformation, 21 days, and see what happens, guys. Okay, so that is it for the spiritual discussion. I'm going to move. Ooh, I just felt a beautiful, beautiful chill. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so before we move into our closing angel card, I wanted to do our Sunday Fun Day challenge for the week, or not challenge, but just game. So for this week, guess what type of crystal am I holding? What type of crystal is this? Okay. And so I'll make a reel, I'll put this out, and the first person that guesses it correctly, I will send you a 3 card energy reading. Okay. So once again, what type of crystal is this? Okay. Wonderful. And I'll post that on Sunday. Oh, thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you for allowing us to come together today to talk about wonderful spiritual teachers, Miss Louise Hay. Her energy has just been floating around in such beautiful ways this past week for me. And I'm so grateful that I was able to maybe introduce some of y'all to her or reintroduce you guys to her and her practices. And I just love this time that we get to spend together each week. It just fills me with nothing but good vibrations and good energy, guys, and that's what it's all about. So connecting to our angel guides for this week's message. Thank you. Angels, all you got to do is ask them, guide us and show us what we need to see to be the best versions of we. Oh, I love it, guys. Look at the card for this week. The angels gave us the green light manifestation. Let's see what Kyle Gray's angel guide has to say about this card. Let me get in here. And it's on page 70, which that's a good number. Okay. Manifestation is, of course, the ability to bring our thoughts into reality, right? Our thoughts, our dreams, our intentions, what it is that we want to see, right? Our ideas, they come forth and create in material form. That is manifestation, right? But it's really not like we just poof it into reality. We just align with it because it's already here, guys. The spiritual law of manifestation helps us create from deep within energies and experiences that lead us toward a greater fulfillment and purpose. So you are blessed, guys. All of you are such beautiful, blessed beings. You are blessed to have received this angel card today, for it encourages you to recognize your own power. Guys, we are all beautiful, divine beings, right? And we all have the unlimited potential to bring our dreams into reality. So, guys, if y'all are out there working on bringing something into fruition at this time, whether this is a project, an opportunity, or even a miracle. I love those everyday miracles, right? Then this card is letting us know, guys, that it is unfolding right now. We are aligning to it. I love it. And so at this time, guys, it is very important to stay elevated, neutral or above. We don't need no funky emotions clouding up the airwaves, guys. Neutral or above. It's a choice. it's a choice, right? So stay elevated, stay focused on positive happenings that are around you. There's so much beauty in the world right now, in this moment. Focus on that. It's a choice. Louise Hay says that all thoughts are like seeds. Some seeds grow flowers, some seeds grow weeds. And it just depends on which seeds you want to focus on. That's it, right? Because you are the magnet, you are the creator, and you are bringing in so many beautiful blessings for the world. I just love it, guys. What a beautiful message to end with. Oh, and I did not almost forget, but I almost forgot. I did want to say with the Sunday Fun Day that last week's winner is David Lyons from Mississippi. Well, he's not from Mississippi, but he's living in Mississippi now. And he is the founder of the Grateful Orthodox Church. Look him up, guys. He's doing some really cool things, helping people with PTSD, and to, get past some of their old blocked, kind of patterns that are keeping them stuck. And so, David Lyons, thank you so much for playing Sunday Fun Day. And yeah, I'll get that reading out to you. And so, guys, once again, tell me, what type of crystal is this? Okay, so if y'all are still hanging out, then that means that you are down with getting a little groovy for a song before I take off and probably go take a nice walk. It is actually, it looks like it's about to freaking snow up here. I'm like, I'm gonna have to get out quick, guys, if I want to get some fresh air. It's beautiful. Like, I'm in Buffalo right now, and I'm like, Buffalo has a bipolar spring. It can be like in the 70s one day, and then the next day it's like, today it was 27, which I think is perfect. Okay, guys. So, thank you all for joining me today. Again, I'm going to end with a song, and we're going to do some, I like to call it yoga dance. I did do a YouTube search for yoga dance, and there's some great channels. I did a few of them this week. So next week I'll write them down. I can't remember them, but just type in yoga dance and you'll find like some. I know what is it? Yoga with Adrienne. I know she has one. There's a couple other ones out there that are really great. So that's kind of what I do, and I do this for my own spiritual practice. And I decided to include dance, yoga dance, meditation at the end of each one of these intuitive talks to encourage you guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world plane, to get physically in your body, right? Because a lot of us stay stuck up here and, we're way off in the ethers, and we're here in our bodies. This is a material experience. And so this song and this, energy is all about helping us to get connected in our bodies. And this week I chose, hold on, I gotta turn on my computer. So this week I chose to do the song Protection by Peachka. And Peachka is an independent, clairaudient artist, rapper, and creator. And I just learned that she's actually based in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, which isn't that far from me. So Peachka, I am so giving you a shout out. I love everything that you do. I thank you for your service, for the upliftment of our world collective. I love all of your music. And girl, together we rise. I got you. I got you. And I hope that you are honored. I don't know that, this is the second week that I have played you. I love your work, and it's just inspirational. So thank you. Okay, so the song that we're going to be listening to today again is called Protection. I'm going to go ahead and move the the video camera, and today as we get into our physical movement, I'm going to ask y'all to set the intentions for grounding. Okay, we're working, at least I am, working on the root chakra. And so the music that we've been listening to is, or not in the music, but the frequencies are root chakra frequencies. And so I'm going to just encourage y'all to focus on the mountain pose today. Ah, this is a pose that activates the root chakra, right? And one of the God, I say so much. I even have in my notes, stop saying but one of the, I guess, spiritual, activations I've been doing for myself is I open my hands wide to receive, and I put them down to ground. And so while I'm doing this dance, I encourage you guys to also put your hands in the air to receive and put them down on the ground to ground. Okay, so let's get started. Actually, hold on, let me just pause that. And hopefully this works, guys. And so we're gonna be doing grounding to Peach Guts Protection. Here we go.
One more affirmation.
Get down funky with it.
It's all about keeping yourself protected,
Oh, let me turn it up.
yourself grounded, and reminding yourself of who you are. Let's get it. I'm protected from my head to my toes. Everybody got it, baby. Everybody knows. The hand that doesn't evil leave me exposed. If I get a bad, I get
To down, to ground.
Everybody got it, baby. Everybody knows.
Up,
The hand that doesn't evil leave me exposed.
to receive.
Everybody gotta go. I'm protected from the bad.
This is also a protection song. We can go into it. You know what? Okay. Let's get in the mountains. Hands up.
Don't let it break it down, baby girl. You adjust and you know you giving love while y'all stuck in love. Snow White, huh? Now you picking up on bad vibes. You see the boys with the sad eyes. Keep on friends with they landmines. They was always gonna make you the bad guy. Y'all giving on bad vibes. Y'all giving on bad vibes. Y'all giving on bad vibes. Good. I don't fuck with bad vibes. Say something scared to cut ties.
I don't fuck with bad vibes. I ain't scared to cut ties.
I don't fuck with bad vibes. I ain't scared to cut ties. I don't fuck with bad vibes. I ain't scared to cut ties. And so it is.
And so it is.
You are divinely protected. Never forget it. Say the affirmation with
Up in the air.
Everybody got it, baby. Everybody knows. The hand that doesn't evil leave me exposed. If I get a bad, you gotta go. I don't with bad vibes. I ain't scared to cut ties. I don't with bad vibes. I ain't scared to cut ties.
Woo! I love it, and I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Mwah.